That dunk he had on Jacob was crazy. The guy jumped from outside the paint and dunked on the 7 footer, y'all. Welcome to Refuse to Lose. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. Today we're going to talk about that career night by Ja Morant against the San Antonio Spurs. Now, this was one of the best games of the season so far. It was very, very impressive. You know, he scored, that was his career high. I think his career high before this was 46 in the playoffs against Utah. And he had 53 points in 34 minutes, y'all. 53 points, 34 minutes. He shot 73% from the field. He was 4 for 4 from three. He had four free throws. So think about it. He only hit 4 threes, and he only made 4 free throws. The man lives in the paint, y'all. He lives in the paint. He gets there. It's like teams know he wants to get in the paint, but he still gets there. All right. And then just imagine when he develops a jump shot, or if he develops a jump shot, man, he will be definitely unstoppable. Now, that game was crazy. You know, a lot of things happened. One thing about Ja Morant, when they played, now the Spurs had a great team. They're fighting to get into the play-in spot. But, you know, they're an NBA team, they're on the court. So when the Spurs whenever they made a run, Ja Morant killed the run. Like in the beginning of the game, the Spurs started off, they had a good start. I think on the first play, Murray actually stole the ball from Ja Morant and got a layup. So the score was 15-9. McDermott just hit a three. You know, they had momentum. And then Ja Morant scores 6 straight points. Kills the momentum, takes the lead, timeout. All right. So no, not take the lead. Well, and then timeout. So Ja Morant is a momentum killer. He did it once again. Also in the fourth quarter, the score was 104-99 with 5:59 left in the game. Ja Morant goes on an 11-2 run by himself. He scored 11 points straight while they scored 2. And now the score is 115 to 1-on-1 with 3:09 left. And it's basically over after that. You know, so Ja Morant is nice, man. And then he had 29 points in the first half. You know, he was torching them. And like I said, he did all of this in 34 minutes. So what I like about this Grizzlies team, they like you can tell they pushed Ja Morant to score that 50 points. They pushed him to do that. They encouraged him to do that. And that's the kind of teammates you need, because when you're scoring a lot of points like that, I'm pretty sure in the back of your mind, you're thinking like, hey, I got to get my teammates more involved, all that stuff. But when your teammates are encouraging you to shoot the ball, to get that 50, you know, it's refreshing because you can play free. All right. And Ja Morant, man, he gets the crowd going. That dunk he had on Jacob was crazy. The guy jumped from outside the paint and dunked on the 7 footer, y'all. I think he's 7 foot. Jumped from outside of the paint and dunked on a 7 footer. That is crazy. All right. And I think Jacob is doing pretty good for our defensively this year. I think he's far as contested shots, I think he's number 2 in the NBA in contested shots, right? So, yeah. So, Ja Morant, man, is very exciting. Do y'all know Ja Morant, out of the top 5 highest scores in Grizzlies history, like top 5 games, Ja Morant got 4 of them. He has 4 out of the 5. He has the top 2. Then it's Mike Miller, believe it or not. And then it's him again twice. All right. So, Ja Morant is that dude, man. And what I like about this is, you know, I was talking to my brother yesterday, and we were saying who should be most improved. And clearly it's Ja Morant. Ja Morant should win most improved, but he's not going to get it because he's an MVP candidate, which makes no sense. All right. And you know what's crazy, guy, being a Sacramento Kings fan, you know, in the previous years, coming into the season, I always had De'Aaron Fox over Ja Morant. All right. And maybe it was my bias of being a Kings fan, all that stuff, right? But Ja Morant is that dude. One thing about Ja Morant, he's a culture changer, kind of like Anthony Edwards. He's a culture changer. He's a leader. He want the Grizzlies want all the smoke. They want, like, they're not scared of nobody. So they go to every single game because Ja Morant. They go to every single game, not caring who the opponent is. They don't care what you've done in the past. They don't care what the media is saying. They want all the smoke. So the Grizzlies as a team, no one really wants to play in the playoffs because of the confidence they carry with John Morant being the starting point guard. So, John Morant, as I do, man, congratulations. Career high, 53 points, breaking the Grizzlies scoring record. So that's what I have for you guys today, and I'll see y'all next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. We really appreciate that. If you are listening to this on you or watching this on YouTube, we would like for you to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, etc., we would like for you to follow us on those platforms. Also, hit the notification button so you can be notified when we're out. And last but not least, no matter what platform you're listening to or you're watching it on, share it with someone you know, and they could be part of the movement also. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.